The temperature on the mountains is now dipping, but the political temperature here in the state of Uttarakhand is rising. Hello and welcome. You're watching Election Roadie with me, Ashutosh Mishra. And today we're going to talk about Uttarakhand. After covering Punjab, now we have entered in Uttarakhand, which is one amongst the 5 states approaching closer towards the assembly poll. And remember, this is the only state which has seen 3 chief ministers just in 5 years. Even without election, now there's a 3rd chief minister installed. Perhaps the biggest issue that the state saw is the agitation by priests, pujaris, ravals against the Devasthanam board that was constituted by the existing government. Of course, the chief minister then was quite different than now, and now the decision has been taken back. But there are several other issues which are likely to impact the coming assembly poll. So we are going to decode the mood of Haridwar.
Uttarakhand, also known as Devbhoomi or Land of God. Lord Vishnu located at Badrinath, Lord Shiva's shrine at Kedarnath, and above all, the sacred Ganga that flows from here. Earlier this year, the state commenced one of the largest religious congregations called Kumbh. Haridwar is now wearing a new look post-Kumbh.
So before we talk about the core issue here in Uttarakhand, if you visit Haridwar, there is something that you must see. The rejuvenation, the renovation of Haridwar that was carried out during the Kumbh, when there was one of the biggest religious congregation right behind me at Har Ki Pauri in Haridwar. The administrative efforts put by the government of Uttarakhand as well as the centre for the renovation, ensuring proper roads, sanitization, electrification, beautification of entire Haridwar region, and those images, those footprints are still visible, has given completely a renewed look to this city of spiritualism here in Haridwar, however maintaining its sanctity and the dignity.
Haridwar gets maximum number of devotees from all across the country who come here for the holy dip and in search of moksha. However, knowingly or unknowingly, the pilgrims throw garbage in the river. Despite an active campaign to clean the Ganga, the devotees believe throwing materials from rituals performed in the river will help them attain salvation. But there are individuals like Subhash Chandra whose mission is to clean the Ganga by spreading awareness, and cleanliness begins right from the ghats. Armed with a loudspeaker in one hand, Subhash at Har Ki Pauri in Haridwar keeps appealing to people to not throw garbage in the river. And he leads by example, cleaning the ghats himself.
गंगा भक्तों से निवेदन करता हूँ, आपके पापों का बोझ तो ये सह लेगी, लेकिन माँ गंदगी का बोझ नहीं सहता। राजहित में मतदान अवश्य करें, मतदान हमारा अधिकार है।
किस मुद्दे पर करें?
भाई ये तो हर आदमी की सोचने की अपनी शक्ति है। मैं किसी पार्टी बेस पे नहीं जाऊंगा, ना किसी राजनीति में जाऊंगा।
पूरा देश देखेगा, पूरी दुनिया देखेगी।
This diverse state is known as a land of saints and seers. They have been influencing government decisions for long. The recent decision to step back from the Devasthanam board by Uttarakhand government is evidence of the same influence. Just ahead of elections, when seers in the state were up in arms against the government over formation of the Devasthanam board, the new Chief Minister Pushkar Dhami was forced to take back the law.
In 2019, the then Uttarakhand Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat brought a legislation that was giving control of 54 shrines, including Char Dham, Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath, Badrinath, to the control of the government, from the administration to the management, and that the Char Dham Management Devasthanam Board Act that aimed to have an administrative control over these shrines. Now that led to the massive anger that triggered the massive anger amongst the priests, amongst the Purohit, Raval of all the shrines, and that perhaps where the ruling party, the government in the state of Uttarakhand faced the heat, and that perhaps triggered the further step. And remember, Trivendra Singh Rawat was removed, Tirath Singh Rawat came in the power, but later it was Pushkar Singh Dhami who formed a committee, and then it was decided that this act will be called back, and this is exactly what happened here in Uttarakhand.
Top seer of Haridwar and priest of Niranjani Akhada, Acharya Kailash Anand says the seers are a guiding force for society and thus even leaders have to listen to them. While praising Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Dhami, Acharya Kailash Anand declared that religion is supreme.
वर्तमान की जो राजनीति है वह यह सिद्ध करके दिखा दिया, उस राजनीति ने यह सिद्ध करके दिखा दिया कि धर्म नीति सदैव ऊपर रही है, धर्म नीति सदैव ऊपर रही है। उससे संपूर्ण देश के राजनेताओं को सीखने को मिला, सीखना चाहिए और सीखने को मिलेगा। मैं इसके लिए बधाई देना चाहता हूं उत्तराखंड के यशस्वी मुख्यमंत्री जी आदरणीय पुष्कर सिंह धामी जी को। उन्होंने पूरी जो संरचना है वो मुझे लगता है स्वतः किया है और उसको उन्होंने कहा कि मैंने किया है यह।
Head of the Ganga Sabha, Pradeep Jha, says that Haridwar and Uttarakhand are the epicenter of spiritualism and faith, and it often influences even politics.
यहाँ पर चूंकि उत्तराखंड देवभूमि है, यहाँ पर लोग पूरे भारत से आस्था लेकर के आते हैं और यहाँ के व्यक्ति भी उसी आस्था के अनुरूप उनकी जो भी व्यवस्थाएं होती हैं उसको करने का कार्य करते हैं। तो यहाँ की जो ये ओतप्रोत व्यवस्था है धार्मिक सामाजिक, उससे कहीं ना कहीं धर्म से भी व्यक्ति जुड़ावा माना जाता है।
Saints and seers are much sought after, not just in the state, but also across the country. Top leadership of Uttarakhand, including those in power, often share stage with sadhus. Many religious gurus have also been part of Uttarakhand's cabinet in the past. Ganga Sabha head Pradeep Jha thanks the Dhami government for agreeing to the demands of sadhu community.
यहाँ पर और जगह बहुत उद्योग है, बहुत कार्य हैं, पर उत्तराखंड के अंदर इसी के ऊपर सब निर्भर रहते हैं, धार्मिक यात्री के ऊपर। और उसके ऊपर अगर इस प्रकार का थोड़ा सा जो सबको अपने ऊपर तलवार लटकी नजर आ रही थी, उसको हटा करके निश्चित रूप से धामी सरकार ने बहुत बड़ा एक अच्छा ऐसा सौहार्दपूर्ण कदम उठाया कि लोगों की सोच निश्चित रूप से जो कहते निगेटिवता की ओर जा रही थी वो वापस पुनः उस विश्वास की ओर जा रही है।
So what was the Devasthanam Board row all about? Following the temple management model in South India, the then Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat in 2019 brought a legislation, Char Dham Devasthanam Management Act, which empowered the government to take control of almost 53 renowned religious shrines under it, including Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath and Badrinath. A Dham Devasthanam Board was formed and the CM was made head of the board, and the Minister of Religious Affairs was announced as its vice chairman. The board was empowered to safeguard the funds and its valuable assets, including jewellery and properties with the temple. The formation of the Devasthanam Board led to massive anger in the Seer community. Mahant from Haridwar, Pandit Shailesh Mohan says that these shrines are a source of livelihood for many priests, and the management of these shrines has always been with them, even before governments came into existence.
300-400 साल पहले अगर आप देखें, 300-400 साल पहले क्या था? क्या है व्यवस्था नहीं थी? क्या है तीर्थ नहीं था? क्या पुरोहित नहीं थे? क्या वो देवता नहीं थे? तो हमारे ऊपर कहीं की व्यवस्था? बोर्ड
आप सरकारी नियंत्रण नहीं चाहते थे?
नहीं, बोर्ड तो वहाँ बनता है ना जहाँ पर कोई मैनेजमेंट उसके लिए बनाया जाता है ना, जहाँ कोई व्यवस्था ना हो। व्यवस्था के ऊपर व्यवस्था तो बनाना गलत था ना ये।
Pandit Shailesh Mohan also says that the Devasthanam Board planned to bring the administrative control of temples and shrines under government purview, directly affecting the local priests.
हमारा तो मसला यही है कि उत्तराखंड के अंदर जितने भी यात्री आते हैं, चार धाम यात्री जो आते हैं, चार धाम को पर्यटक के रूप में नहीं आप उनको मान के चलिए, तीर्थाटन के रूप में आपको सुविधा दीजिए। तीर्थ में तीर्थ यात्री आता है, पर्यटक स्थल नहीं है ये। यहाँ के पुरोहित पुजारी कर सकते हैं, वो लोग सरकार कहाँ कर रहेगी वो लोग। हमारा और देवभूमि में पुरोहितों का जजमान का एक पारिवारिक अटूट रिश्ता है। सरकार के भरोसे यहाँ आदमी नहीं आता।
The leader of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Ram Janmabhoomi Trust Chief Champat Rai says that in India, people voluntarily offered their properties and belongings to God and questioned why government was trying to interfere.
भगवान को लोग अपनी संपत्तियां समर्पित करते हैं, सरकार उस संपत्ति का दुरुपयोग करती, और इसका जीता जागता उदाहरण है जगन्नाथपुरी। पहले दिन से हमारा चिंतन है, मंदिरों पर सरकार की कुदृष्टि नहीं चाहिए, सरकारों का नियंत्रण नहीं चाहिए।
Niranjani Akhada top priest Acharya Kailash Anand says the government's job is not to run religious institutions and points out differences between the traditions in North India versus those prevalent in the South.
सनातन संस्कृति जब मठ मंदिर के पुजारी, साधु संत, ब्राह्मण और पुजारी और जो हमारे धर्मावलंबी लोग हैं, जब वो रहेंगे तो निसंदेह वहाँ की परंपरा सदैव 100% परंपरा के अनुसार वहाँ की परंपरा बनी रहेगी। हम जो दक्षिण परंपरा के आचार्य हैं, दक्षिण परंपरा के जो संत हैं, हम उनको अपनी परंपरा से जोड़ें। आज वहाँ के जितने भी बड़े आचार्य हैं, जितने भी बड़े महापुरुष हैं, वो अखाड़े से अलग हैं।
The issue was also raised politically by the opposition Congress and the new player in the state, the Aam Aadmi Party.
तीन पुरोहितों को हर बार बोला जा रहा है कि हम देवस्थानम बोर्ड बदली कर रहे हैं। अब फिर उन्होंने एक डेट दे रखी है, पता नहीं क्या होगा, लेकिन देवस्थानम बोर्ड तो 100% स्क्रैप होना चाहिए। आज वैसे भी ट्रांसपेरेंसी का, आज वैसे भी दूसरों को और लीनियंट होने का हमारा तरीका है सरकार का, तो फिर देवस्थानम बोर्ड क्यों जबरदस्ती बना के इन्होंने बर्बाद कर दिया पूरा सिस्टम।
The issue was so politically sensitive that when former Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat visited Kedarnath, he faced not just black flags but also the wrath of the seers. When the new Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami visited Kedarnath to take stock of preparations ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit, he met with protesting sadhus, assuring them that he would look into their demands. After the exit of Trivendra Singh Rawat, the new Chief Minister Tirath Singh Rawat, during the commencement of the Kumbh congregation in Haridwar, also faced anger of seers as well as the Vishwa Hindu Parishad. He assured to review and relook the Devasthanam Board Act. Before he could do that, he was also removed, and then Pushkar Singh Dhami was made Chief Minister. Like his predecessor, CM Dhami also promised to review the Devasthanam Board Act, leading to its withdrawal and the abolition of the Devasthanam Management Board. CM Dhami had little choice as the issue was threatening to explode. Anger was boiling, and so was the pressure. His government finally giving in to the demands of the top religious gurus. A major policy decision being rolled back. Evidence of the religious influence in state politics. Seers across the board welcomed the Dhami government's move. Ram Janmabhoomi Trust leader Champat Rai says political leaders should run the government and not temples.
राजाओं का काम मंदिर चलाना नहीं है, राजाओं का काम दुकानें चलाना नहीं है, राजा का काम है रक्षा करना। मंदिर किसी वर्ग व्यवस्था की श्रद्धा का केंद्र है, उसका संचालन उसी श्रद्धावान भक्तों के माध्यम से ही होना चाहिए।
The government in Uttarakhand realized and assessed the potential damage in the elections and hence, to prevent an electoral setback, chose instead to step back on the policy decision. Several mutts and shrines located in Haridwar are celebrating not only the decision, but also the power that they wield over politicians.
Possibly reason of religious influence in the Uttarakhand's politics could be this land being base of the saints and sheikhs, including one that is headed by the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. So here in Uttarakhand, his own ashram based, and several panths, several communities from saints and sheikhs, which are mainly be it Akhada, Juna Akhada, Panchnam Akhada. So all these akhadas, top saints and sheikhs, they have base in Uttarakhand, and that could be exactly the reason why the politics of this hilly state is more influenced on the religious line by the religious guru than the local issues, the youth, be it the traders or other society sections.
But the government's surrender is now causing unhappiness amongst the locals and the trader community. Covering the state politics in Uttarakhand for 2 decades, a local journalist says religion has always played a big role in government's decision making.
यहाँ की पूरी राजनीति धर्म पर आधारित है, क्योंकि संत बाहुल्य क्षेत्र है और आस्था से जुड़ा हुआ क्षेत्र है, गंगा से जुड़ा हुआ क्षेत्र है, मंदिरों से जुड़ा हुआ क्षेत्र है, तो यहाँ पर धर्मों पे आधारित ही राजनीति होती है और जो संत चाहते हैं या धर्म के माध्यम से जो माध्यम देना चाहते हैं संदेश, उसी के आधार पर राजनीति होती है.
Some locals are unhappy with the government for surrendering to the demands of the sadhus. Local traders Tej Prakash Sahu says they supported the law hoping for better management, just like in the south.
यहाँ धर्म का तो पूरा प्रभाव है, मगर जो सैन बोर्ड था हम इसके पक्ष में थे, ये होना चाहिए था लागू हरिद्वार.
आप चाहते थे देवस्थानम बोर्ड?
हाँ.
क्यों?
जो सुविधाएं हैं वो सुविधा यहाँ पे उपलब्ध नहीं है. यहाँ श्रद्धालुओं के साथ लूट खसोट होती है मंदिरों के अंदर, ये मंदिर वो मंदिर ये मंदिर. जो हम इसके पक्ष में थे, ये होना चाहिए था लागू.
Another local resident, Sanjay Tirupal, says the law would have benefited the people of Uttarakhand, whereas now only a select few are reaping the benefits.
पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री ने एक प्रयास किया था, जिसका भयंकर रूप से जिनका निजी हित इसके वो प्रभावित हो रहे थे, उन लोगों ने उसका विरोध करा और सरकार धर्म के और जाति भी पूछा था आपने, तो ब्राह्मण समाज, पंडा समाज भी एक जाति के रूप में आता है, उनके दबाव में आके झुक गई और वोटों की राजनीति के कारण चुनाव के ऐन मौके पे ये वापस लिया गया.
The abolition of the Devasthanam board has sharply divided opinions in the state.
जब से लॉकडाउन लगा है, ना तो रोजगार हमारा, ना हमें सरकार से कोई छूट मिली किसी भी तरह की, ना स्कूल की फीस, ना हमारे, और बल्कि मीटरों के ऊपर जो सरचार्ज है उसका वो भी नहीं माफ करा.
सर, जब मोदी जी ने रैली करी थी उत्तराखंड चुनाव से पहले एनवेले, तो उन्होंने कहा था ये डबल इंजन की सरकार बनेगी. इस बार जो आपको सरकार दी जाएगी वो डबल इंजन की सरकार दी जाएगी. मुझे तो लगता है कि डबल इंजन तो छोड़ो, सिंगल इंजन भी फेल हो चुका है.
साधु संतों का सबने हाल जाना, साधु संतों के पीछे घूमते रहे. 1 करोड़ रुपए दे दिया उनको, व्यापारी को तो 10 रुपए भी नहीं दिए सरकार ने, उनको 1 करोड़ रुपए दे दिया कुंभ में. क्या
मैं मुद्दों पर आऊंगा, जो आपके स्पेसिफिक मुद्दे उस पर आऊंगा. मैं सिर्फ ये जानता हूं, क्या आप में से किसी को भी हरिद्वार की तस्वीर पहले के मुकाबले बेहतर दिखती है?
नहीं, बेहतर नहीं है सर. पहले से बिल्कुल गलत, खराब हो चुकी है पूरी तस्वीर. जो है व्यापारी पूरा परेशान है.
The government is hopeful that it will have the backing of the devotees during the elections. But another section of society seems to be unhappy with its action. The big question is, will the Dhami government's gamble pay off?
Even during United Uttar Pradesh, the saints and sheikh community often influence the policies and politics in this part of the country. And since Uttarakhand was formed, particularly after this Devasthanam board issue, it is evident that how the same community, the saints and sheikhs, continue to influence the politics, the governance in this hilly state of Uttarakhand. However, there is another section of the society which is seeking attention of the government on the very own their local issues. Well, that's all for now in Election Roadie with Nasir and Ashutosh. For news and updates, keep watching India Today.